Hello everyone, my name's Cliff and welcome back to my channel. This is Cliff's Dark Gems. And if you're new here, hope you have a blast. Enjoy the video. Because tonight, it's my second anniversary on Booktube. Actually it was yesterday, but I'm going to be doing the Booktube Anniversary Tag. So stay tuned and enjoy. Okay, so before I get started with the Booktube Anniversary Tag questions, and I've got quite a lot to talk about, I just want to say thank you to every one of you, anyone who's ever watched my videos, who's commented on my videos, who's liked, subscribed, to booktubers, people out there, anyone. I wouldn't be here without all of you, and I'm excited because yeah, I made 2 years. It's kind of special, and yeah. Just thank you. And I think that when I get to a milestone, maybe a milestone, I'm going to do a Q&A, or I'm going to do something, I'll think of something special. I think maybe when I get to 1.5, if it happens, not counting my chickens. But yeah, it'll be great to do some kind of special video for that as well. But thank you for getting me to this point. Okay, so how many years on Booktube are you celebrating? Woohoo! 2 years. Okay. Yeah, better than 1 year. And yeah, it's been a year of ups and downs. It's been a couple of downs, but we've talked about that already. And I'm hoping the third year is just going to be up. I'm going to talk about that as well just now. But yeah, I'm just very grateful to be here. So thanks to all of you. That's 2 years. Number 2, how have you changed from your first video to now? Now, I'm assuming they meant right at the beginning, my very first video. It's kind of wooden, kind of lacking confidence, not too sure of myself. And even though I'm an ex-teacher, I was kind of more shy in front of the camera then than I was in front of kids and parents. I'm just a lot more confident now. I do think that I'm more fluent. I think that I have more energy. I hope so. And I also think that, okay, in terms of preparation, I've really got it kind of nailed. How I prepare my videos, I write notes, do things the way I like to do it, and I'm comfortable with it. I'm just a lot more comfortable now than I was 2 years ago. And yeah, I think that all I can really say about that particular thing, just confidence, being more comfortable, being more prepared. Number 3 is a good one. It's actually in 2 parts here. What are 3 of your favorite videos you've made in the past year and why? And what video are you most proud of and why? Okay, let's start with the videos that I'm made of that are my favorites. And this is not because they're particularly well liked. And you know, actually in some of these cases, they wouldn't say they're my least popular videos, but they would have done something different. Where I've just been myself. The first one I'm going to talk about is our walk with Layla. A coastal walk with Layla was just fun. It was a change of scene. Got something like 110 views, which is not great. But that doesn't matter. Sometimes it's just nice to do something different. Something fun. More Layla, more dog, more walks. So yeah, I just really enjoyed making that video, doing a little bit of a voiceover, taking you for like a kind of scenic tour of our area. The second one was Top 20 Stephen King, and I've read like over 60 of his books now. You know, collections, novels, non-fiction, everything. And I want to read a lot more this year, because at the end of the year, if I've almost got to all of them, hopefully, maybe, then I want to do kind of a tier ranking Stephen King. That might be fun. You know, my kind of S tier down to my tier, basically. So yeah, I really enjoyed it for that reason. I just love Stephen King. So to choose my top 20 by him was kind of fun. And by the way, I'm going to link all of these videos, at the end. So if you want to check them out. And then, horror chat with my wife, Anita. Actually, the one that I really enjoyed was right at the beginning of the year. I think we did it in January, and we just had a chat about horror. You know, what is horror like? Our favorite horror, kind of influences, all sorts of stuff. And it was fun. It's always fun having my wife on camera. But yeah, this year, the second half of the year, we haven't done that for obvious reasons. But maybe one day. Hey baby, just maybe one day.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, and then it says, what video are you most proud of and why? There's a couple, but I really liked the video where I gave advice to new and upcoming booktubers. It was kind of well received, and I really thought about that video, and I try to be really honest, and I hope it helps people. That's all I can say. So yeah, that was a video that I'm kind of proud of, and I'm also proud of my top 100 that I did. Top 100 novels of all time, books of all time. And yeah, it was a passion project where I went from 100 to 90, 90 to 81, 80, you know. So it was 10 episodes, and it was just looking at my life as a reader and being brutally honest, because I haven't read a lot of books that you'd find in the New York Times top 100. In fact, a lot of books like literary fiction I don't read very often, but this was my top 100 and I was proud of it. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to also add something to this, just like this prompt. Sometimes videos don't work for you, and I'm talking about what videos have not worked for me, not just this year, but last year as well. And I find a lot of tags don't work as well for people, particularly tags that are not book related. Doesn't mean I don't have fun doing them, probably still do them from time to time, but I like to do tags that are book related or horror related. They seem to do a bit better. But you know, sometimes it's not as important, it's just about having fun and doing a tag because you're enjoying yourself, and if it has 100 views, that's fine. Doesn't, that's okay. You know, it's just one of those things. But I am going to try and be a little bit more selective, people. And I apologize for that, but not really, because you know, you have to do what makes you happy for your channel, for yourself. So yeah, I also experimented a lot with, well, Walks with Layla. I've had some videos where I've talked about South Africa, because I'm South African. I talked about Halloween, how it's celebrated in South Africa. And none of them were that well received, but that's okay, because there's an audience for it. And I enjoyed putting them together. So yeah, sometimes it's okay to make videos that you're happy about that might not get the views. That, you know, that's okay. Number 5. What have you struggled with on Booktube? Oh, sorry, no. Number 4. What's your most popular video? Now this is insane. My most popular video is the 3rd video that I ever made on Booktube. The 3rd video. I did the Booktube newbie tag. I did something else, and then I thought, what the hell? Let's do a top 10 horror novels of all time, in my opinion, of course. And that got 4.5 thousand views, which is kind of insane for my channel, and I'm proud of it. But at the same time, the lighting, the sound, my confidence, maybe lacking a little bit. I don't know why it's so popular, but I'm great. I'm happy, and I might do like a review, a revised top 10 horror later this year sometime, because I've discovered a whole lot of new horror that I really enjoy and I should talk about. So yeah, that's my most popular. My most popular video is my 3rd video. Go figure. Okay, number 5 is, what have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? And there's 2 parts to this, so let's deal with that first. Now, it's not so much that I struggled with Booktube specifically. It's more life events, life issues that I've had. Incredible stress. And yeah, you all know, we had a loss in the family, death in the family, and we had another really terrifying thing that happened to us. And so things like that, doesn't just affect everyday life, it affects, obviously, Booktube is very much a part of my life. So it did affect that, and I took a bit of a break. But things are on the look, things are on the up now, so it's much better. And I'm hoping here's to 2025 being a strong year for all of us. So yeah. And the second half of the question is, what's the hardest thing about creating videos for YouTube? And I talked about that video I made that I'm proud of. I said everything on that video. And the hardest thing really is just to balance and find time to make videos, to watch videos, to comment on videos, as well as to balance other things in your life. Like, I've started gaming again a little bit, just a little bit, because I enjoy that. It gives me joy. And then, unfortunately, you're not going to have as much time doing everything else and reading, but you have to find some kind of balance. And of the working life, all of that stuff. And my wife works from home, and just finding the time with the videos and stuff like that as well, and the editing, it's time consuming. And we look after Layla, and yeah, so it's all a balancing act, and it can be tough. But yeah, advice is to just keep at it. Yeah, keep at it. Okay, and the next two are kind of easy. Number 6 is, how do you deal with negative feedback or comments? How do you handle it? Well, I'm very, very lucky. I haven't had a lot of negative feedback on my channel or nasty comments. I'm lucky. I know there are people that are not so lucky. I know there are trolls out there, there are people out there on social media, and that's the way it is. But my advice is, if it's criticism but it's constructive, just give something gentle back. But if it's nasty, block. Ignore the person, block, and they go away. I've only had 2 or 3 kind of nasty comments in all my time on Booktube. It sounds insane. I try to be positive on my channel. Might say something wrong sometimes. People get upset, but never had a negative comment, to be honest. So I'm kind of lucky. Yeah, I had one comment, and my wife just reminded me. I'm not going to say exactly what it was, or what video it was. But it was someone that said to me, "How dare you call this person this? How dare you? I'm unsubscribing to you." And yeah, what I should have actually, before I blocked him, just said is, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Honestly, you don't have to announce your departure. It's Booktube. If you don't like me, just go away. But I found that more humorous than anything else. I haven't had many nasty comments. I've had like 1 or 2 like that, but that was just silly. So yeah, I just stop there. Number 7, shout out to huge supporter of your channel. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. And I had a similar thing in a tag that I did very recently. You're all awesome, all of you, and I've got so many big supporters. So why should I single out someone? It doesn't make any sense. I don't do that. There's so many awesome booktubers. There's so many awesome subscribers and watchers. And yeah, I just love you all. That's why I'm very grateful to be where I am. So yeah, that's it. Okay, number 8 is, what's the best book you read in the last year? And I've got another video that I've just put out, my top 10 best books of this last year. And that was Burnt Offerings by Robert Marasco. Just an awesome haunted house tale in the 70s, very 70s book. But very creepy, very slow burn, and I loved it. I loved it because it was unlike other haunted house stories. It was kind of a... And oh yeah, The Shining was inspired by this book, by the way. But it was a different kind of haunted house. Some haunted houses want you to get out, with kind of rattling chains. This wanted to keep you there. This wants to keep you there. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. I've had some people agree with me in the comments of the other video. It's also their book of the year. Let's read it for yourselves, find out. Burnt Offerings. Number 9. Where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? Well, you can't lie to yourself. Obviously I want some growth, but that's normal, right? But the thing is that you can't focus on that. It's better to focus on yourself from day to day, content you're producing, the fact that you're enjoying yourself. If you're not enjoying the journey, if people keep aiming at the goal, I want to make thousands of subscribers, I want to do this. but you're not enjoying yourself because you're so focused on the end product as opposed to what you're making, enjoying what you're making, putting out content that, that makes you happy. That's more important, people. And you're more likely to get to a goal if you're enjoying yourself while you're getting there. If that makes any sense, I hope it does. And yeah, I also hope that by this time next year I'm more consistent. I've been very inconsistent. I want to post, like, as I say on my About section on my channel, I want to post on a Tuesday, Thursday and a Sunday. And sometimes more often. Because Sundays I had lives. I want them to come back as well. They're world people. But I want to post 3 times a week. But other stuff gets in the way, and then you end up not posting at all. Maybe twice a week. But at the same time, then you've got to be gentle on yourself. You have to be gentle on yourself. Life gets in the way. It's the way it is. Stuff happens. Shit happens. And sometimes things suffer as a result of it. And that's okay, to take some time out, to post less often, kind of for mental stuff as well. So it's alright. I'm going to be easy on myself this year. I'm going to try and be as regular as possible, but I'm also going to be easy on myself. And I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to enjoy what I'm reading, and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, number 10 is an easy one. What was an unexpected surprise of being on YouTube? Yeah, it's all the usual stuff. Just discovering what a wonderful community it is, warm, welcoming, supportive, and making so many friends. And Layla's annoying her butt or something. I don't know what she's doing. So if you hear some funny sounds in the background, that's Layla. She's found a particularly good part to eat right now. It's like, I hope you didn't see my teeth there, but yeah, she's having a lot of fun.
She sounds like a frog.
She sounds like a frog, yeah. Let her do it, yeah. So I just love all you people. And yeah, that's been awesome. Not a toxic environment at all. And just I love the friends I made. And, it's just a pity I live in South Africa, because some of you guys love to visit you, love to spend time with you, besides being on camera. And yeah, it's kind of tough being so far away. But online, a lovely community. So that's my answer to that one. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Number 11, thoughts on equipment. What has been the most useful piece of equipment you bought? Well, first I'm going to say, what is the most useless piece of equipment we bought? A freaking ring light. I don't know if we're using it wrong. Maybe some of you guys can say. We try to use it for my lives. Oh, Layla's painting. It's hot. But yeah, it just makes me look like a ghost. I don't know if I should be using it like an angle 45 degrees. Maybe buy another one, angle 45 degrees. Guys, let me know. Because that's another thing. I was going to get a Christmas present. An awesome Christmas present, right? Let me just put this down. I was going to get, like those nice, the tripod or whatever, those nice lights, LED lights that they use in, for photography and video, something professional. And that was my Christmas present. And my wife actually, spent money on that thing. And it's a company called Take A Lot. And they were going to deliver it to us. We ordered it, 2 weeks before Christmas? Yeah, 2 weeks before Christmas. Guess what, people? 3 days before Christmas, my wife received a WhatsApp saying, sorry, these are no longer in stock. Apologies for the inconvenience. Right? Imagine how we felt then. Oh, and you can't get her money back for how many months?
2 months.
2 months. Oh, but we can buy something else with a credit, right? You can get something else with a credit. We don't want to get anything else. We want the light, because then go from Frankenstein to Frankenfine on my lives. That's not going to happen now. We're going to try and make another plan, because she also today she went all over the place trying to find those particular studio lights and couldn't find anything, nothing, only ring lights. So you guys got a kind of solution for the ring light? Let me know, because hey, up for anything. But yeah, that was kind of a disappointment. And yeah, we don't really have any other useful thing really. It's just a camera. It's like a Canon power shot, a normal light behind it, and that's headline. That's pretty much it. That's me. Here I am. But we would like to get some more equipment in the year. Yeah, but we don't want to get too expensive. Just, yeah. That was a disappointment. That was a major disappointment because I was really looking forward to doing a live towards the end of the year, beginning of next year, and actually looking normal. Not like a zombie. Not so much like a zombie. Yeah. Okay, number 12 is, what advice would you give to someone thinking of starting YouTube? Be yourself. Be authentic. Be kind to yourself. Put out the kind of stuff that you want to put out. Forget about what everyone else is putting out. Put out what you want to put out. But do it with a smile on your face. And do it like that you mean it, you're happy. This is you. Right? Put it out there. And also, and I get so sad because I support some smaller booktubers and they disappear. Because it takes time, people. Be patient. You want your channel to grow, your audience will find you for who you are. Okay? They'll find you. And so just take time. Sometimes it might take a while to get to 100, and then you get stuck there and you feel like, I'm not getting anywhere with this, and then you give up. Just do it for the right reasons. You're putting stuff out there for yourself to make people happy. You'll find your audience, and your channel will grow. And I'm going to say this, I've said a few people, but you do need to get things like lighting and sound right. Okay, you do. If you want to grow, it's a fact. You have to get lighting, sound, and your thumbnail correct. You have to find some way to make your thumbnail attractive. Otherwise, people are just going to click past you. So yeah, I'm a tiny channel. I'm not a big channel. But you do have to pay attention to those kind of things if you want to grow. If you're satisfied with a smaller audience, and nothing wrong with that. You keep putting out what you want to put out, you keep doing the stuff that you want to do, that's great. And don't give up, persist, keep going. You'll be okay. Oh, and another thing, make friends, people. Make friends. Comment on other people's videos. Find other booktubers. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, go and check out another video here, another video here. Find people that like the same stuff you do. And before you know it, you've got a little community going. And it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, and finally, tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. I'm sorry people, I don't know anyone whose anniversary is coming up. So yeah, let me know in the comments. If your anniversary is coming up, I'll check out your video. And I hope you enjoy that. Yeah. Booktube is a special place. It's a community. It's positive. I promise you it doesn't have the same stuff that some places on Facebook have, or gaming and stuff like that. Actually a very non-toxic community, which is wonderful. So let me know what you think below, down in the spaces below. And take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. And keep those pages turning. Cheers.